Hello everybody, how are you? So when I first started my channel, I really wanted to color and become a really good colorist because you guys here on YouTube are an extreme, very much, you're very talented and you're very much an inspiration to people who don't know how to color like me. I mean, I know how to put color down. I just don't know all the terms and all the ins and outs of coloring. So I thought maybe we'd get back to the basics and we'd just color. And that's only because, you know, there's a lot that I could do, but there's also the basics that I need to work on. You know what I mean? I don't know what I mean. Maybe I do know what I mean. I just doesn't know how to get out properly. So I have a Johanna Basford's coloring book here, the Johanna's Christmas. I've been wanting this since I saw it out, and I now have it. So we're going to color something Christmassy, and that is only because I might do this right here. Yeah, because then all that could be wood. Cool. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we'll look through the book and we'll see. Because I just want to practice. And I think practicing on something that is, you know, maybe a little small might be better. When I first started coloring I started with Johanna Basford, one of her books. I started with, I should probably even show my whole collection, shouldn't I? But I started with small victories, and I loved it. And I thought, ooh, I want to do this more, you know. Hold on, let me get that book so I can show you what I've done in it so far. Okay, I'm back. I have a total of 26 coloring books and a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 colored pencils sets. Okay, so small victories is when I first discovered coloring. And here we go. This page, maybe I should get it closer for you and you can see it better. I'm hoping to be able to come up with a different way to show when I color, because when I color with my left hand and I end up covering up most of the picture. So I might end up bringing my phone down and then over so you're kind of looking at an angle. I don't know. We'll see. So then, in this one I just kind of, yeah, I didn't want anything to do with that page. I messed it up. This page was actually pretty simple. I don't usually do mandalas, but I did this one and I really liked it when I did it. I don't know. I'm learning still on how to, I don't know how to shade. I don't know how to do a lot of stuff actually. And I wanted to learn, and by learning, for me, I have to do, you know. This, I used a marker, an alcohol marker, and then it bled through the other side, which is totally fine. I mean, I haven't obviously colored those yet, but I did that on a couple of pictures. And I just want to make sure you guys can see them better. I love this butterfly. Houses, I tried to do one with just one color and I screwed it up, so of course I exited that out. This one I did, I don't know. I'm not really too sure if I'm into, you know, if I'm a colorist. But I have to practice in order to be one, right? So I have these dinosaurs. I did I think I did this one and this one, both with a color card from, I have the 2 older color cubes, 1 and 2 from Sarah, I can't remember her last name, but y'all have them on here. I just never have done this one, I'm not sure why. And I did these 2, which I think came out pretty good. I think I do know how to kind of color, but the shading part is a little more difficult for me. Because when they say, you know, oh, pretend that the light's coming from this way or this way, you know, whichever way, I don't see, when I was watching outside this past summer, I don't see light that way. It's weird. I don't know. Don't know how to explain it either. So this is what I've done so far in this book. This, I tried to do some blending with just plain white to see how it would go, and it kind of mushed everything together, which is fine. I mean, it's okay. It's not like I'm going to sell a picture, you know. I'm not really going to sell anything. This one I tried to do, you know, a bit better, but because I couldn't get the, I don't know, the brown to do what I wanted to do, I kind of just left this page the way it was. This one came out pretty good, I think. I love how these colors came out. I get frustrated if it doesn't come out the way I wanted it to. This one came out perfectly. Of course, I didn't do any more after that. And some of these, I'm just wondering if I should just do them and do like a video, parts of videos with them. I don't know. But yeah, Small Victories is where I started to color. I don't remember doing that. I don't remember doing this at all. So I don't know. This page, I don't remember doing. I remember getting mad and Xing that out. I don't remember doing all those hearts, but okay. Some stuff I don't remember. I do remember doing this page. I loved how this page came out. The 2 cups, and then the, you know, I just love how it came down. Came right out. Looks good. I think it does. I mean, maybe this one, I liked the goldfish that I did. The, you know, all this other stuff came out really great. But then I hesitated to do the building because the buildings that I did before didn't come out great. You know what I mean? And I didn't want to screw this up. And then I did a little bit of a different coloring thing here. I have Prismacolor. This was my Prismacolor Plus. I went over it with glitter pen. And then this was a Surgent Art pencil. This was Crayola, and this was a Temu brand that I ended up getting, and that's what I started out with. Here's another one. I didn't really fall in love with any of these. So like I said, this is where I started. I think some of these came out really good. I mean, they're dark and, you know, I don't know. I think that's just who I am. I'm a dark colorist or a darker colorist. I don't know if that even is a thing. But this I use stickles on, and I love how the glitter just lays there. This was just a plain white stickle, and I colored underneath it, so it came out really cool, I think. This bottle came out super cool. What I wanted to do, I'm going to fix this CJ in the corner because that, I came up with a different way to sign my name to things, but it, well, so that's okay. Anywho, these are some of the other ones that I did. Maybe I can come out a little more for, nope, that's in. come out just a little bit. Yeah, and then you guys can see the whole book. Imagine that. These little itty bitty birdies. I tried, I think I was working with, there was stickles, but this, I might have been working with like a watercolor pencil. I'm not sure what kind. It's probably my Prismacolor ones, but then I just kind of messed up in this one and said, okay, that was done. I did the same with this. I tried to do a space kind of a thing here. I don't really know if I like it, but you know, I left it like that. These guys, I tried doing, I think it was color cards with this too. This was one, maybe 2 colors, maybe even 3 colors. I'm not really sure, but I like how this guy came out. He came out pretty good. I'm not sure if I blended anything in together on this one because you can still see the white through the color. So I don't know. But there's still a lot of pictures here that I have not done. And we're probably going to end up doing them together at some point. I did this guy. He's cute. He came out super nice. And you guys can see it, but well, I can when I do this. I put silver in on his shell, and I think that came out really neat. I want to know if you guys, how do you, I mean, is my coloring okay? Should I mean, I know I gotta practice more, but I don't know. I liked how these guys came out, but it was still messy, and a lot of my work is messy still. I think I just need to slow down, and this is the first one that I did a background on. But yeah, I don't know. I did a few of these, which I think they came out really good, honestly. I put some stickles or glitter pen or something like that on this. These guys, I did the same with their horns and their the back tail on him anyway. This one came out really nice, I think. Like his wings came out super cute. And I think I'm getting the shading down on that one, but I haven't colored in a while, so maybe just maybe. And I used alcohol marker on the other dragon here, which I think it came out really nice, but you know, it seeps through. It's okay. It's fine. This, I really started like paying attention to what I was doing, and I love this page because I just think it came out really nice. When I first, like I said, when I first started this channel, I wanted to do it for coloring because yes, everybody knows how to color, but nobody knows how to color. Well, I can't say nobody. You guys on here know how to color professionally because I totally am in awe with what you guys come up with for pictures and stuff. And I think I just need to practice more. So what I did, this is a placemat from the dollar store. I ripped it in half so I could use it on a page. So that way I'm not going on to the next page. I think I have another one somewhere for my bigger books, but it might be in one of my books because, you know, I have 25 books that I've never colored in. So we might have to color together soon. I just want to do like a simple, I don't know, something simple, something that it's not going to take a while. Maybe I just start with a wallpaper and just do a little part of it. I don't know. I really don't know. Or maybe just do one of these bulbs. I'll do one of these bulbs with you guys because that's the other thing that gets me going too, is how you guys do the metal. Oh, is amazing. I don't know how. I just don't know. And then of course I'm at the point where I'm like, oh my God, do I really want to color in this book? I have 25 coloring books that I haven't even touched because I don't want to ruin the picture. Maybe we do something simple with this piece here. I might just end up doing like the gingerbread man and woman or something. I don't know, but we have to get to practicing, right? So, I don't have a brown. What? I do in my Prismacolor. This container here, I gotta show you. This is, let me get you out as far as I can. I think that's as far as you can go. I have this pencil bag here, and this has my Ohuhu pencils in it. I haven't used them much. I've practiced with them, but I haven't used them much. So I want a brown for my gingerbread, and I want to have a lighter color as well. Yeah. And then these are my Prismacolors that I have as of now that I'm using these colors with. And then I put my Ohuhu ones back here so I can keep all my pencils together, and that way if something were to happen and I can take my coloring books somewhere with me, I have the pencils I'm using. And I keep all my extra stuff here in a bag so that way I can carry it with me if I had to. So there's that. We're going to do something here. And I'm going to use this thing in here so I don't go onto the other page. And like, usually if I color heavy, pretty heavy sometimes. I have not sharpened these yet. I have used this one. I got this sharpener from, ooh, I love that. From Amazon after seeing the review from a lot of you guys. And thank you. I just want to say thank you because this is amazing. That was just barely done on 5. I love that. Okay, so I'm going to use, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. Let's just do this bear. Okay. And coloring, my daughter says, is where my magic is. I'm not sure what she means by that, but and I want to do a lighter. I was taught how to color. I remember my mom telling me to outline the image that you're coloring and then color it in. Outline it with a darker color and then color it in after. But I don't know if that's really how you do it. I mean, it could be. So that's what we're going to do here. Because that's how I've always colored after. I went off the little. At least that's how I've always colored with crayons. Let's put it that way. Colored pencils, well, I want to do this inside here. And then I remember her telling me to color in small circles. but I don't know if that's really the true, you know. I'm just coloring to not be stressed, you know. It's the world's a heavy place, especially when you have an autoimmune disease. Yeah, this helps me relax my nervous system. Painting does too, but coloring really does wonders. And I don't use my glasses when I color. I don't know why. And this is why I want to make a different angle for you guys to see, because I'm usually like on top of my picture. I don't know. Okay, now we're gonna use this red. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen because I sharpened it. And then I'm gonna sharpen this little thing here, probably on a 5. So that way, I love this sharpener. Oh my gosh, I can't remember who used it, but let me tell you. Then I like to make sure the tip doesn't have any color that I used before on it. So I just wipe it off on either my pants or, there we go. No color left on there. Whoops. No color left on there. And that's a pretty good sharpened. So what I like to do is I like to blend what I put down. I mean, I could probably blend it with a lighter color, but kind of comes with like a burnishing it, I think is the word. I don't know. And this is a colorless Prismacolor blender. I do have other blenders, but I love these blenders. And when there was a video that I watched, they were like, oh, run out and get your blenders quick, because they're not gonna make them anymore, or it was gonna be hard to get, something like that. And I got a big little box of them. Nothing really truly happened to them, but you know, this was recommended by another big colorist on here. I can't think of names. It's just terrible. But I think it's just because my brain can't remember so early in the morning. And I think blending it makes it so you see less of the white to the page. And the color moves. and it moves to where you want it to go. Like, that's awesome, you know. Sorry if I keep sniffing. It's just first thing in the morning, you know. Morning woes. There. There's a nice little bear. And like I said, I have this eraser, the Mono Tombow Mono Zero. I love this eraser. It gets into the littlest places. Just like that. There. And I got this makeup brush from the dollar store, and I just wipe. I don't try to take my hands and wipe stuff off because I've had it smear. So I just use my little brush here. Let's make this deer a lighter brown. Oh, shoot. Pressing too hard. I think I definitely need to practice a lot more. We can make it Rudolph. You guys should let me know. Is this angle okay, or should I bring my camera down closer? Let me know in the comments. Oh, that was my stomach. And then this. And I have this this mono eraser as well. It's really for it's a sanding eraser from Tombow. I like it because it does take stuff off. It's a little like sanding, so to speak. Okay, now let's blend him in. See what I mean? I know I could use a different blending technique, but man. They just look super cute after. And I can move the color from way over here, down to here, over to here. Super cool. Okay. There. All right, guys, I think that's enough. 29 minutes, you've seen me color 2 things. I think I'll come on and color more later, but not right now. Have a wonderful day. Bye.